I am the king and will not be. I am the king and will not be king.
Hey, what's up guys, welcome to a new video. Mautic here. So we're going to be going over two things today. We've got this hut deck and we've also got the Mega Knight to look at today as well. So that's out in 18 days, the Mega Knight. We're going to have a quick look at that first and then we're going to look at my deck afterwards. So the Mega Knight looks pretty strong. It's got 3300 HP. It's also got 480 spawn damage, so it's almost like an Electro Wizard I guess in a way. And it's also got its jump damage of 480. It's got 4 to 5 range, which is a little bit less than Bandit, but it'll still do a load of damage. I can't wait to play this card. I'm hoping that they do a 1v1 challenge instead of a 2v2 challenge, and if you guys want to let me know in the comments below whether you want a 2v2 or a 1v1 challenge. I think it definitely should be 1v1 because the last time when I was in 2v2 when there was the legendary chest, basically every single time pretty much at some point anyway, they put a Sparky at the bridge and you just couldn't do anything once they do that. The Sparky just gets countered so easily and then they just spent so much elixir, and that you can't 1v2 in a match, especially when people are throwing stuff at the bridge all the time. It's just crazy. We need that 1v1 just so I can actually get the Mega Knight. Hopefully they don't do a 2v2 challenge, but yeah, that's it. The Mega Knight's looking really strong though. It's got a 1 second deploy time, so that's actually pretty fast as well. And it's got a load of, it does area damage as well, so that's pretty crazy. So it's almost like a Dark Prince. It's got a load of combinations in it altogether, so the Mega Knight definitely looks really cool. 7 elixir as well, so that's really expensive, so we'll have to see how it plays out for 7 elixir, but I think it's going to maybe be pretty OP at the start. Hopefully we can get some footage of it soon. We'll hopefully get some on the Clash Royale channel or something like that. But yeah guys, I'm going to get into this deck now. Like I say, I feel this deck is really strong against bait decks, it's good against P.E.K.K.A decks, it's good against a lot of different decks, just because the Barbarian hut and the Goblin hut just take so much to take them down. You're always getting value out of them. I've had so many people rocket them, they poison them, they do different things like that, and they just can't get anything done, especially bridge spam as well, because I've had a lot of bandits rushing into the goblins, and then even by the time they get to the hut, the bandit's pretty much dead just because of the damage from the tower, and just the goblins as well. But I'm going to get into some games guys. I'm going to show you probably log bait first and then we'll go on to Golem afterwards, and I'll probably show a hog deck as well because it's quite popular, hog on ladder. So right, I'm going to get into those games guys. Hopefully you enjoy them, and if you want to like and subscribe down below, that'd be awesome. And I'm going to get into these games right now. Right guys, so we're going to get into the first game now. This is against the Zap Bait deck, so we'll see how it goes here. I think I'm just waiting, building up elixir. I'm just going to see what he's playing first. I don't know he's Zap Bait at the moment, so I'm going to put my Ice Wizard down at the back. None of the rest of the cards I'm going to put down at the moment. There's no point in putting a Bandit down. So easy to counter. It's more for defense, I'd say, the Bandit. I'm going to go for the hut because I actually feel the hut is actually going to kill the princess before it gets to the tower. I never want to use a log on the princess. You never ever want to use a log on the princess. You always want to use it on the barrel. If you don't use it on the barrel, you're going to take loads of damage in your tower. So I use the log on the goblins there, and you can see the goblins are chipping away the princess just there. He has to put a knight down. I actually put a bandit down. I thought I was going to get the bandit down, get the charge on the princess, but he gets knight down the exact same time I get the bandit down. That was pretty lucky from him. I didn't get the princess down, so I had to get the Barb down in the back here because I feel he's not really going to do very much. He has got the princess is chipping away, but it's not going to do too much. I'm going to get the Electro Wizard down. He has a hidden elixir, but I have got both my huts down. He's got another princess on the left hand side. I'm not going to log that. I'm actually going to use my Ice Wizard, I think, to take that down. Yeah, I'm going to take the Ice Wizard, take it down. I'm through to my log just because I got the cycle through and I get the log down again just to take out this Goblin barrel. Like I say, you never ever want to be using the log on anything else except from the Goblin barrel, just because they will do a lot of damage in your tower. Unless you're going to kill their tower or do something like that, you do not want to be using that log on anything else except in the Goblin barrel. So we're going to be, yeah, we're just pushing here. So we're just building up. There's a lot of damage coming down his lane on the right hand side. He's got his princess down again. It's a bit far away. I'm not going to do anything to it at the moment. I'm going to actually get a poison down there. I think that's actually not too bad trade. I feel I'm ahead. He's actually put his rocket down there, so as soon as you see that rocket go down, you can actually get your X go down. I've actually kind of forced him to do that because I've used my poison. I've had 2 people do that against me in this challenge so far, and I think that's quite a good thing. If I use my poison on their princess, they rocket, I get the X go down, and this is what takes on the tower, and there's only 1 minute to go. There's no way he can come back from this. He hasn't got anything to stop, he hasn't got anything to zap. He's coming up the rocket. Again, I get the log down again, and that takes down his goblin barrel. All he's got on my tower is just 1 rocket so far. He's not touched me in any other way. So he's got the princess down, he's got everything down. I'm not going to use, I use my Electro Wizard just to take on the goblins, and all I have to do now is defend, and it's going to be pretty easy to defend because all I need to do is get huts down and he's not really going to push too hard in it. He actually gets a really good goblin barrel here. He gets me slightly out of cycle, but I do get the bandit down and I do clear that up. He only gets 700 damage on the tower. He goes for a rocket. There's 24 seconds of the game and there's nothing else coming towards my tower. I've got my Barb hut down. There's no way his princess can even chip away at my tower. This is just such an easy game. I feel I counter this deck, I feel, a little bit just because of the log. As long as you keep your log, like say for that goblin barrel, and deal with everything else, you should be good and you should beat log bait. Now we're going to go against that golem deck and I'm going to show you how that one plays out. Right guys, so we're just getting into the golem deck now, so I'm looking to put my hut up at the start. He hasn't got his golem in his hand, he hasn't got his pup in his hand, so this is actually a really good start for me. Even though I don't know that, it's actually a really good start because he doesn't get the pump down, he doesn't manage to build up his elixir. He's actually wasting a lot of elixir here. I don't think he was expecting a Barb hut. I don't think a lot of people are actually expecting Barb huts a lot of the time. So the Barb hut goes down. He has got a Mega Minion. I think a Mega Minion is actually quite a good move against this just because it's going to slow down the Mega Minion. He's going to take out most of the Barbs. He's not actually going to get to the Barb hut, but he's definitely going to take out all the Barbs come to his tower. Done a little bit of damage on his tower, so that's pretty good. He has got his golem coming forward, so he is looking to do a big push here. All I need to do is poison and log to take out that Night Witch in the back. I've actually got my my Ice Wizard down there as well, actually doing a little bit of damage to the Night Witch. He needs to log a lot earlier here. His Golem took so much damage and it's just getting slowed down so much. Some Barbs are even hitting on him. I have got the I've got the poison down and that's it. I just cleared him up. We got some Barbs, we've got an Electro Wizard left over, we got one Spear Goblin just going to do a little bit of damage to the tower. He needs to deal with this. He's really low on elixir. You can see how far ahead I am on elixir. He's got a Mega Minion down. And there's nothing I can do about the Mega Minion at the moment, so I'm just going to wait. And I think I'm actually going to put my Barb up actually up the other side just because I don't have to wait and I don't have to waste elixir. So I just go up the other side. I haven't done too much damage to his right hand tower, so all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get that expo up at the end once I get the build up with all the huts, and then that should be a good game after that. So he actually gets his elixir pumped down. I actually go for more huts. I'm just going to go for as much huts as possible because you can 2 Barbs and Spear Goblin can almost take down the tower. You can see here, I don't think he does much to it. Yeah, he actually gets the golem down. What he's doing is he's pushing his golem directly into everything that I've got. He hasn't got his Night Witch down and he's taking a lot of damage. We got 2 Barbs still in there. I actually get an expo up the other side, so he's got to answer that. I think he was thinking about putting skeletons down, but he's not going to do anything with the skeletons. My expo's even helping taking out the golem. It does get to my Barb hut, but you can see it doesn't even do that much damage to the Barb hut. The Barb hut has so much HP, it's just crazy. Does no damage to anything. I get the Electro Wizard down the right hand side. He actually gets his lightning down, so that was a really good lightning. I don't know what else he got there, but he definitely got something else in there as well. He's got I've got the huts in the middle. Both his towers are quite low. He's got 2000 HP on that. Well, I've got 2000 HP on the right hand tower, so that it's not too bad. But he's got his golem coming forward again. I've got 2 huts down. He's also running into Barbs as well, so I really don't think he can do much, especially with the Mega Minion as well. The Mega Minion is just so slow. I actually got a poison down there as well, just in case he gets a Witch in the back. I didn't count his elixir, so I didn't really know anything there. So the amount of Spear Goblins that just went down there was about 9 Spear Goblins that just got absolutely destroyed there. I get my expo down. I've got a big build up here. I've got Barbs in the front. I've got the Electro Wizard down as well. You can see my expo is just chipping away at the tower. All I need to do now, I think, is poison and maybe log to take it down. I think even almost the expo takes it down by itself. So yeah, so he actually gets a lightning down, so that is actually a really good lightning from him. But both his air units go down. His Mega Minion, his dragon goes down as well. I'm just chipping away at his tower here. I'm just cycling through. I'm going to just cycle through now, get my poison and just take his tower down. I'm going to log this first. That's just going to slow down the golem. There's nothing you can do right now. I'm just going to cycle. I'm going to put my wizard down as well. That's just going to slow everything. And then we get down the poison as well. And he puts an elixir pump in the middle. I think he knows it's over. And that's pretty much a good game. So golems pushing into huts is not a good idea. I don't think anyway. He probably should have gone on the other side. That's probably what I would have done. But he would have taken a mass amount of damage to his tower even if he pushed the golem on the other side. So I guess you had to go tower for tower. And again, I'm building up and I'm building up. And there's so many Barbs and just goblins and everything going down. Right guys, I'm going to get into the last game against the hog, and I think we're going to get into this chest opening after that. Right guys, so we're just getting against the hog deck now. So I feel this is actually a really good deck against hog, just purely because the hog can't take down any of my buildings without dying, so that's pretty good. The goblin hut especially is a really good trade for the hog, just purely because they cost the same elixir. You can see it took it down to half HP. I got my Ice Wizard down there as well. He's got his Executioner down the back. I don't think that's a really good move, but he's got his to take down the Ice Wizard anyway, and he's also got his Knight in front. So eventually I'm going to chip down his Yeah, I'm going to chip down his executioner. He's got goblins running the back here as well, which is not going to do too much. But I actually get a log. I missed the log as well. But I get bandit down. The bandit charges, takes a little bit of damage, and he has to actually log here as well. The electro wizard takes out the ice spirit, which is the electro wizard always takes out the ice spirit. You don't want to be putting an ice spirit in front of the electro wizard just because it does 2 shots at once. So when it does 2 shots at once, it can actually one-shot the ice spirit, so you don't want to be doing that. So we got the executioner down here, so and I'm just tanking with the ice wizard at the moment. I think the ice wizard is actually really good at the moment. The amount of damage it does now is a lot more now. It takes out skeletons. It can probably replace archers in a lot of deck if you've got a high level and ladder, and it could probably replace archers in a lot of challenges as well. It just slows everything down, and I think it's just got that AoE damage as well, and I think it's just really good at the moment. So we got the barbs down there. He actually uses lightning, gets it down my hut, but doesn't actually finish off all the barbarians, and the barbarians managed to take that down. So I've got the barbarian hut at the back. I'm feeling good here. I've got more elixir than he does right now, and he's put down his electro wizard, and I'm building up barbarians here. If it's at this point where there's nothing in the field and you're actually ahead of elixir and you've still got your huts down, you're looking good at the moment. So I throw the bandit at the back just to add some more pressure onto him. He actually gets a knight down and counters that, but I actually go for a goblin hut in the middle. He's only 1 elixir ahead, plus I've got my goblin hut down, so that's pretty good. That's just going to chip away at the tower. We're coming to double elixir now, so I'm actually going to put, I think, an ice wizard down just at the back here. And then I'm going to build up. I think I go for the expo. I don't know if I go for the hut or the expo. Yeah, I think I go for the expo just because I've got the hut, I've got the ice wizard down. I think this is going to be a really good point because I've got double elixir. I can defend my expo. He's got, yeah, he's got the executioner down. I think I just go for a poison here, not executioner. Yeah, I go for a poison executioner. I also got a log down as well, so that's just going to clear everything up there. You can see the electro wizard and the ice wizard combination slows down the hog completely, and my tower, my expo is still at more than full HP, and it's definitely going to take this tower down. There's 30 seconds left. So we've not got too long to go. The bandit actually gets a charge off from the tower as well, so that just seals it, and that is the 1 crown. So there's only 20 seconds to go, and this deck is just, like I say, it defends really well. It's got another hog coming forward. It actually goes towards the goblin hut first, and I put another goblin hut down. I've just got goblins all around the hog, and it just doesn't get near my tower. So I just think it's really good counter to maybe hog decks, just because of the build up, and purely because the hog cannot take down any of those huts without having like a really bad elixir trade. So yeah guys, that is it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want to like and subscribe down below, that'd be awesome guys, and I'll see you next video. Wait a second, no, I actually have to open up this chest. I just forgot. Give me 2 seconds. I'll open up this chest. I've got a silver chest open up as well, so hopefully we get something in here. I'll have a chest opening soon guys. I've got all these chests saved up, so we'll get the Mega Knight soon, but we're going to open up this 12-win chest right now, so that's 2,000 coins, 100 cards, so hopefully we'll get a legendary or something inside. So we've got gold, we have cannons, we have zap, we've also got skeletons, so we've got our mega minions, 10 mega minions. That's actually pretty good. I've got 800 to go till I max it out, so that's quite a while away. And our epic is, we've got 1 prince, that's not too bad. But yeah guys, thanks all for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.
I am the king and will not be. I am the king and will not.